Well, there it is. The Flora Vale coop. Still has a lot of work to go. For example, you can see I would like to finish shingling the roof in locust bark. And it needs a paint job. And of course, nesting boxes, which is what the plywood on the front is covering the nesting box hole. And I plan on extending the front terrace of stone and a few other little touches, but first I built the coop, and then I built the run. And it's bird ready. And there's some happy birds inside. So we've got a runoff bed planted with marigolds and green beans. Chickens will like to eat both, and we'll get the leftovers. Happy chickens. Locust poles, exterior grid wire over 1/2 inch, exterior grid wire for heavy predators, bears, dogs, 1/2 inch for smaller predators, raccoons, and weasels. The seam is completely twist-tied and sealed shut. Well, there's one we missed. There's a hole we missed right there. All it takes is one hole. I have to come back and fix that one. Sealed shut so that we don't have to have side rails to anchor it to. There's an 18-inch apron all the way around with stone on top of that, and the apron is pinned to the ground. This back north corner is one that obviously concerns me because a predator could work on it without interruption, but we'll get to it. We plan on extending into this bed, adding an addition with a smaller coop with a doorway access between the two and its own door on the back here into the gardens to have a breeding and isolation area. The whole outside is rocked in. After it's painted, these rocks will go in more firmly, and we'll have a drainage ditch back here. We may put a living roof on this side, a small one. Terrace. We'll have padlocks, auto door, secondary water and feed, roosting ladder, appropriate signage, and roosters are second-class citizens. Lower ventilation that can be closed off. All the soffits are ventilated and wired. Lighting, timer for the auto door, which I've shown in other videos with its automatic latch. All the windows will ultimately have coverings. Even this one will have a drop down plexiglass. Little details like the handles. We're hoping to paint it yellow with red trim and a green trim door with a red door and a yellow sun. There's the front step. And we just finished the run. And happy chickens. So I flat framed so that we have headroom. The roofs can be changed for variation. Feed and water, treat pan, storage shelf for scratch, and introductions. The rooster is Little John. The leghorn with the big red comb is Speedy. The smaller comb leghorn is Sandy. Back there, the more reddish Wyandotte hen is currently Sweetie. No, that was Marion and is now Goldie. And this here is Sweetie. They're starting to look alike. We only have the 5 birds now, but pretty soon we'll get some more, or maybe next year. Here's our pop door. All my soffits are closed. I learned my lesson listening to friends. And we've thought like a weasel at every corner. We have looked and checked and rocked and added wedging so that the entire operation is predator proof. So if the run door doesn't open one night, then the chickens can roost and be okay. And that, oh, and up there, here's my power, which is hung on a heavy duty cable and then taped off until I can afford to put in proper power, because that's a safe way to do my extension cord. And the idea was to integrate it well into our gardens, which are doing very well, and we've been fencing everything this year. So we've got fencing on most of our gardens. So more work to go, but it's bird ready, and we can go away for a weekend now and know that all is well. It's been a long, hard build, but well worth it. Happy chickens.